I'd like to welcome Italo and your crew to Taragat Palace, my home in the Kangra Valley up in the Himalayas. It's wonderful to have all of you here. We've had a long tradition of hospitality in the family. As you know well, this is one of our family homes that we're running as a heritage hotel. I think it's a superb destination for a bunch of friends to come together, for family or for serious people who want to fish and hunt. There's a lot of possibilities for adventure activities. You can go paragliding during the paragliding season. You can go trekking. There's a numerous amount of serious treks, non-serious treks. So it's a very interesting mix of activities which a lot of people enjoy doing now. It's not the run-of-the-mill tourism in this area. So I hope that we'll be able to spread that word and get the right sort of people here and give them the experience of a lifetime.
Look how beautiful that brown looks in the water, Barb.
That is amazing.
It's so pristine. This is your first one here.
It is.
Just reel it in nice and slow. You know what? You hooked it perfectly with that spinner.
It's still got energy plus, Italo.
Just swing
These fish are just energy plus.
And the size is very good, eh, Barb?
Yes, it is.
On that little spinner, you know, a little Vibrex spinner, like a #1 like this, especially in silver, it works well all over India. Barb, you hooked this fish so nicely. Look, we're not even hurting it. Those hooks are so fine. One of the guides on the other rivers was saying, are you barbless? And I said, no, I'm using barbs, but the hooks are so fine on these spinners. Oh, nice release, Barb. Look, there he goes. Yes. I didn't even touch him. Do you want to just hold that spinner?
Sure.
You know, we're staying at such beautiful accommodation. It's the Karagarth Palace. And last night we had the chance to spend some time with the Prince of Kashmir and a lot of his circle of friends. It was so nice. I've never really met a living prince or lived in his palace. So it's like a fairy tale. The accommodations are amazing.
5+.
Yeah, beautiful marbled floors and wonderful cuisine. And tonight, you know, this morning when we had breakfast, we were asked by the head chef, what would you like for dinner? And I said, I would love to have some trout because I know there's so much trout here. So we're all going to have trout. He asked me how spicy I wanted because, you know, in India, things can be pretty spicy. So I said medium because we're tourists. When you're traveling across India, the nice thing about traveling to northern India is that they have abundance of fresh water and water that comes from the mountains. And what fresh water is ideal for is growing rainbow trout and brown trout. One of the big differences between North American cuisine and Indian cuisine is the amount of spices and herbs that are used. So for tonight's fish, you can see that we have an assortment of herbs and spices that are being added to the marinade. Fish, if marinated properly, really takes on a nice flavor in a very short period of time. Rainbow trout to begin with is a mild flavored fish, even though it's a cold water fish. So it doesn't need a lot of marinating, but it just accentuates its nice flavor. The temperature is very important when fish are grilled, especially small trout. So it's important that the coals are a distance away from the fish and that the coals don't have direct flames onto the fish. Once the outside of the trout is seared lightly, it won't stick any longer to the grill, so it's turned over. When the grilled fish is almost finished, the skin will contract a little bit, and you'll see the flesh starting to show through. The fresh parsley and melted butter makes a nice light sauce, and then garnished with thinly sliced lime. This is fish broiled or grilled to perfection.